Well, good morning and welcome back to another day on the farm here. Um, this is my Case IH dairy farm, and this episode is going to be basically a continuation of the last episode. We're going to be doing a lot of the same jobs. So if you enjoyed that one, hopefully you will find a lot to enjoy on this one. I'm actually going to get this guy spun around and keep the worker going on this field. And since our last episode, a new tractor actually was released that's very much relevant to this farm. And that is a Farmall M, which of course we will be purchasing probably pretty soon, to be honest. But I don't think I'll do it this episode. One thing I am going to do this episode, though, is clean this old girl. Why did I not put the cedar away? What a... Oh. Yeah, that's just great. Okay. I don't need to come over here, but I like to come over to the water to do this. That's drinking water, which is not what you'd probably use to clean your tractors, but just bear with me, you know? Bear with the old semi-role player in me, and I at least think, maybe this is where there would be some plumbing. But those guys are at it, and it's July, and we haven't done any. Oh, I didn't get the tractor all the way clean. It's pretty clean though. We only did this one little strip of mowing down the middle, so I'm actually going to cut this big field, and most of it is going to end up being silage. But this is a very busy episode. So if you are feeling like I'm not doing a good job of narrating everything that's getting done, that's why. Because I'm not. Okay, man, I should probably get rid of those bushes at some point. But I think what we're going to do here is take this edge first. We'll go ahead and lower this down. This tractor should be perfect for this job. And if we look up here just past the fertilizer, we should be able to turn like about here. And now we can go all the way to the road. Now, for the OGs, the people who have been with this series since the start, you'll remember this was our first job. There was nothing here. I placed the house and the barn, and I did this job. So, this actually ends up being a pretty big field. Now, we don't want to go right up next to the machinery sheds. So probably what I'll do is keep this little safe distance from the driveway like I've been doing from the road. And then I'm going to do a nice gradual cut across here, kind of like this. Not super close, but not crazy far away either. Now this is why that bush, I don't think this manure, this mower will do it. All right, well, we have to block by an object. What? Where did it go? Okay, we have to fetch our... Oh no, did it go off the map? Looks like the 560 might have gone off the map. Some of you guys are like probably going crazy. What is this guy doing? What? Where even is he? He's all the way over here. He's in our cornfield. How did I not even see him? That is so crazy. He was all the way. Very interesting. Well, we may have to finish that job manually, and that's okay. I know I had talked in the last episode about maybe doing that as a finishing the job. So, I don't know. We just have a lot of work to do in the summertime. You know, the reality of it is these summertime jobs are going to take multiple episodes, you know, and that's all right. I'm okay with that. It's kind of shabby to leave the trailer right there in the middle, but maybe I'll either finish this either off screen or maybe I'm not going to do finishing the job when it's that little. But we're paying this worker. I mean, not that it really matters. We're pretty good on cash, but did that really keep him from doing his job? Interesting. Not sure I agree with that, but here we are. Okay, so if that's 46%, we should be able to fit that whole field in there. Let's get back to our job. Do you think... I'll tell you what people like. I said it in the last episode. I'm not sure how many people were around by the time I said it, but you guys do like your up-close screenshots on tractors. If I try to do anything that's like scenic or distant, it's like half the clicks. My theory is that it's because a lot of people watch on their phones. And a distant picture, you can't even see the tractor, so I have to put the tractor nice and front and center. Which I totally do not mind doing, so I'm not being critical, I'm just observing. Observing out loud. But we're gonna get this cut and maybe raked. I think we still have a full load of hay bales not unloaded down in the barn, so I'm not super worried about getting this cut as hay. I'm gonna do this whole first cut as silage. We're gonna do part of the corn over there as corn silage as well, as long as I can get a corn header for that. I'm assuming that they will have a corn header for that, but I have assumed wrong in the past, we'll put it that way. I think it might make sense to go up and down, huh? What do you guys think? Do you think I should plant this as a plant this as a grass field, or just keep cutting it as meadow grass and not worry about it? I see an argument for both, to be honest. Alright, pick our spot. Let's pick that tree. We're just going to go straight for the tree. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. How'd we do? Not bad. I'd say that works. I love this mower, man. I know I use it a lot. I use it in both saves, but it just works. It just does what we need to do. I love the working width on it. It's hard to find a mower that is comparable that's not like literally 10 times the price. Like to mow at this width, oftentimes you're getting like a Krone big honking modern piece of machinery. Like I have no idea how common this would be on a vintage farm, like for real. It feels big, to be honest. It feels whoa. Sorry, I don't play with a wheel. You guys probably already can tell. You can probably hear the keys clicking sometimes. So sometimes I oversteer. But anyways, I don't know how common this size mower would be on a farm like this. I would guess it's probably like double a typical mower on a farm like this. But I think it is nice because I can use my medium horsepower tractors on it and not really, they don't struggle. Like, you know, this tractor's doing great. We also, if you look up in the top right, you can see there's rain in the forecast for today, so I'm hoping, I know it doesn't affect spoilage or anything, but we definitely want to get that harvest done, which he's just finishing up now. And I'd love to get this, at least some of this silage in before it rains. Also, I think I might put in some dirt around our sheds or gravel or something so that it doesn't look like grass straight up to the buildings. I'm going to take this down here and then I'm going to manually drive. Oh, is the combine coming down still? Or is it stopped? Oh, he's still coming down. And then there's going to be this other strip. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead over here. And we're probably going to have to dump some to get the rest of this in there. Alright, Boss Man's taking over. 96%. Wow, that's about as close as you're gonna get. Alright, we'll drop this, and then I am gonna go ahead and get that last little strip. Even if it's only, you know, $200 worth of grain, I still would rather have it than not. It's a shame that AI didn't work over here. Didn't I get him going the right way? I'm so confused. It doesn't matter. Water under the bridge, as they say. This unload speed is probably pretty accurate. So if you're used to bigger modern tractor combines, it might seem a little slow. That was 13 liters in that little patch. What do you think we'll be at the end of this row here? Maybe 75? That's my guess. 75 liters. Oh, we're gonna pass that. 100? Wow. Okay. I was way off. It's looking like quite a bit. This feels like one of those math problems when you're in high school like a word problem. They're like, if 1,000 liters of grain is $800 and Bluebelly the farmer just got 195 liters, how much will he make when he sells it? And you're like, my head hurts. Why do I care about grain? All right, let's take a look here at the grain price. So wheat, they're selling it at Agro Pet. Like you can buy that as chicken feed. I get it. So buying at the co-op. Buying at the co-op. So we want to sell this in December, January time. Not now. Definitely not now. And we're not going to need this until when do we harvest the beans? Soybeans, October. So maybe we need to price some grain silos. That feels like the next logical step, to be honest. Alright, we'll leave the combine there for now. Let's go ahead and get at least our mowing job done. I don't know if we'll be able to get to anything else today, but let's at least get our mowing job done. Come on with the turning, dude. Killing me. I feel like splitting it in half was a good call. Where should we put the grain silo if we do get one? And I'm thinking like something pretty modest. I'm not thinking some big, Midwestern huge grain operation. I'm just thinking when we do these grains, it's silly to go and sell them at like a third of the price that they could be in the wintertime. So maybe right over there, like make a little road. I'm thinking like this is pretty smooth here. Maybe put a little road up around. Maybe we could put a grain tank right here. Not a huge one, just a moderate size one. Something like that seems alright to me. Bring. We don't need this much of a grass field anyways, since we get multiple cuts out of it. Yeah, I'll take a look, see what kind of grain silos we can get. I don't want something that looks too crazy out of place or out of chronology, but I'm not gonna spend hundreds of hours looking for something that's perfectly period correct, because we do have sort of a mix of styles here. The majority of it is intended to look like an American Midwest farm in probably the mid to late 80s. This would be my imagination version of it. Let me know what you guys think, if you think that the time is off in that regard. I do like this farm a lot, though. I think my favorite farm on on FS19 was probably the map I did on New Woodshire, where I did a Save the Farm with old school equipment. But the only tractor that I had on that farm that I don't have on this one yet, that I wish I had, was an old 656, Case IH 656. Well, actually, it was an International with the narrow front end. That'd be cool to find that again. I mean, we got the 560 though. That's beggars can't be choosers, you know. I think I might dab out these bushes after we get this field done. I know it would be more accurate to download a mod that would allow me to cut the bushes too, but I might just paint over them with the landscaping tool. I mean, to be fair though, sometimes you get those big honking bushes IRL in the middle of your, not necessarily like a proper hay field, but if it's like a grass field like this, sometimes you get some pretty wild weeds and bushes. Alright. Last little bit here. It's very satisfying on this game when you get to finish a job. It doesn't even matter what job you're doing. And I know this isn't finished, this is just the mowing part, but still a really good feeling. I know a lot of you guys watching this probably also play the game, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I believe I'm gonna put this away for now, because we won't be using it for a little while. What is that little thing? Wait, seriously, what is that, grass? I thought it was like a piece of equipment that shrunk. Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks so much for checking out the episode. I'm glad to have you on the farm with me. And in the next one, we'll still be in July. We'll still be working this part of the farm. But yeah, we made some good progress today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.